Hey guys and gals, like I promised in the short earlier, I got these packages here. I'm going to start with box one and we'll crack this bad boy open and I'll be right back and I'll show you what's up. Well, it's a Raspberry Pi kit, 4 gigs. Thought I was ordering an 8 gig one. I'm going to have to go back and take a look. If I did, then this one's going to go back. We're going to try and do some mining with this. Either Monero or PelishCrypto&More, and that's the truth. Just to make things easier for me, I'm not going the cell phone route, so this will be the best way for me. Let's see if I can open this a little bit more and see what's inside. Yep, see, there you go. Pi Shop CA. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna talk to those guys. My little Raspberry Pi case. I got some, looks like I've got a micro SD in there. Okay, there's power supply. Couple heat sinks. Cables, of course. I'm gonna guess, yeah, that's for the HDMI. Yeah, it says right there, I didn't read it. And of course my Raspberry Pi itself and the micro SD. So that's how we're going to roll with that. That's just for starters. So let me get to the next couple of them as we get along, because I only have one hand and, well, I don't real good opening them the other way with like just one hand. Oh, I cracked open the other one. Of course, they're breakout boards. These are not from, these are just off eBay, standard low breakout boards. I've had some success with these. I do have some coming from Chain Critical, as well as some cables. These work okay. I can't complain too much. I mean, they get a little toggle switch on the bottom. I find the toggle switch kind of nice. Yeah. So we got that one. And let's move on to the box. Okay. Well, if I take a look here, right on the side of the box, it tells me what it is. Which I was right. Mini Doge 2 with PSU. Well, I don't need the PSU, but where I got it from, that's fine. So let's get in here and see what we got here. If I can grab it out of the box or not. Oh yeah. There. Well, it's being special. Be right back. Well, when I crack this bad boy open, right? Of course, they get me. They like to do this. These Bitmain Antminer. PSUs. I hate them when they do that, because what they end up doing on the ends is they totally mess these up. Let me get in here and show you. Here you see a little bit better. See here, let me show you. They do this shit right onto the board, and it totally screws it up. And this is not an Bitmain one. It's from Hawaii or Hawaii. I'm not a fan of them, but I do believe this is what, a 750. They totally incapacitated a good server power supply that could have been used for something else. Totally fucking stupid. So, and you could tell them you don't want it, but they still do that shit. So let's get on into the Mini Doge, and we'll talk more about that. There we are. Mini Doge 2, right? I got a thing for Litecoin. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Of course, go in the box. You get the usual, right? Well, on this one, of course, there's no antenna. And I don't think the Mini Doges had Wi-Fi for these, so let me take a good look if I can get it up. Maybe I can do the one-hand bit. Whatever. Oh my gosh. There it is. I am not going to be putting this on dual mining for Litecoin and Doge right away. I'm going to set it up through unmineable, and I'm going to mine some Caspa. So let me get this hooked up and show you how to do that. Well, I had a bit of a delay because
wasn't showing up at the find.goldshell.com like I usually use. So let's just get in here real quick and get moving. So finally got it going where I want to go. We have to change this from Chinese to English, of course. You have to hit the unlock button. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Apparently there's no pool set in here at the moment. So that being said, give me a second here. I want to see something here. So settings. Well, there is a pool set in here, but for some reason it's not going. Oh, okay. There was a pool. It was a local pool. It's a test pool. Must have been one of their own. So we're not going to worry about that. I don't have that. So we've definitely immediately moved over to unmineable to Caspa, as you can see up here in the corner. I could change the coin. I'll add another one altogether, but for the most part, when I go through here, I'm going to look for the SSL, right? I'm going to do it that way. I'm just going to do the 444 address. So let's go in here and add that real quick. Real simple, right? As you can see, it's going to be the worker name is going to be the coin and your address for Caspa. So I'm going to have to get my Caspa address real quick. So as you can see, I entered in my Caspa address, and of course the X is always the password, with my worker name being Doge2. So we're going to hit apply. We're going to wait for the shovel to turn green. Once it's hashing, I'll show you where we're at here. Well, I discovered that it's not going to work with the SSL, so you have to use the TCP to get your stuff rolling, or your miner rolling. So, of course, we're ramping up right now, 248 mega hash, so on here. The system there, I haven't changed the password as of yet. I will. There's no Wi-Fi here. Script is there. Of course, you have your low power mode, your hash rate mode, and we're mining to the pool. So we'll give it a few minutes, see what's going on, see it shows up in the pool. Well, I ended up updating the firmware from 2.21 to 2.222. And I've been waiting here for about 6 minutes. And as you can see, I'm getting shares on unmineable at the pool. I should have used a referral code to go with this, but I didn't. That's on me. This gets about 11 Caspa per day. It's not super fast. So with that being said, I will let this mine through until I'm tired of mining Caspa, and then I'll move on to something else. Anyway, I got plenty more things to be doing today, and I've got other videos to make, obviously. But I want to thank Unmineable for putting Caspa on the pool. And if you have any questions, comments, anything at all, remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. Don't forget to share this video. And now a word from our sponsor before we close the video. This episode of the Pelish Miner is sponsored by Jingle Mining, the primary source for jazz miners such as the X4Q, the X16, which is also in pre-sale, and the X16P, as well as the 4XU and the X4 ETC server. Jingle Mining also has a wide selection of iPolos, Bitmain, Antminers, Goldshell, Ivy Link, and Annex miners. If you're looking for spare parts or used devices, you can also find it here at Jingle Mining.